Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Puritans. Today is episode number 22 in charge of the mighty Banbury United. So, it's been 3 games since the last time you joined us. Take a look at the results. After the Chesham game, we beat Winchester in extra time 2-1. Took us a long time to do it, but eventually we beat them. So we go through to the semi-final of the Southern League Cup where we play Kings Lynn. Then we follow up with a 1-1 draw against said team, Kings Lynn. Came from behind for this one, and by the way, this is the goal of the season. There's no doubt about this. I think it's going to show me in 2D, but nevertheless, you're going to get the impact of it. Take a look at this. Whack. How is that? That is a fantastic goal for Jan Yeomans. He will never score a better one in his career. After that, we drew 1-1 with Gosport. Marcus Johnson opened the score, and then we conceded a very cheap goal. Chris Phillips there with the equaliser. It may look like, and by the way, we dropped the 3rd place in the table, but it may look like things haven't gone our way. However, keep in mind, we were playing the best teams in the league, and we didn't lose to them. So now the second half of this campaign is going to be mainly focused on teams that are in the bottom half of the table. So really, we're in a really good spot right now. And today we could see us leapfrog St. Neots and Chesham back into the top position as long as we win both games. But first and foremost, we take on Kings Langley, who only have 5 wins on this season themselves. So here we go, up against Kings Langley at home. We are 1-6 on favourites, so the bookies definitely fancy us. Changes to the side. This time we're going to line up. Wilbert's going to be in goal. Miles at right back. Smith, Williams through the middle. Yeomans left midfield. Left back. Joachim and Knight's going to be the attacking wingers, with of course Wiltshire, Finch and Ulrich through the middle, no surprise there. And Marcus Johnson's going to lead the line. He's equal top goal scorer with Super Kane Joachim. Alright, so here we go, playing at home against Kings Langley. This should be a win. Of course, saying that, I've said it many times before, but when that happens, it usually doesn't end up being a win. But I'm fairly confident we're going to get the positive result today. Corner kick now for Kings Langley. Ball's whipped in. Ulrich makes a clearance. Here's Ellis Miles now leading the charge. Johnson's now 1-on-1 with the keeper. Johnson takes it wide, but he finishes it. Get in there, Marcus Johnson. 11th goal of the season for the 17-year-old striker. And move up to 2nd place in the table now. Great finish, by the way, on the counter-attack too. Miles picked Johnson, and Johnson just had enough pace to get away from the defender there and squeeze it in that near post. Keeper will be disappointed, but it will count. 1-0 to the mighty Banbury. Alright, corner kick here. Knights whips it in. Looking for Smith. Can't find him. There's Yeomans, though. He's going to pick up the loose pieces. Here's Finchy to Knights. Good looking ball, nobody attacked it. There's Smith at the edge of the area. Gives it to Joachim. Joachim to Finch to Ulrich. Gets tackled at the edge of the area. Ulrich just want to win it back. But here's a chance now for Kings Langley on the break. We're not really set up for this. Poor touch there. Ellis Miles gets it back. But he gives it straight back to Guthrie. Very, very scrappy football here. Not exactly stuff of dreams. Here's Battersby hits it long. Smith deals with that. There's Finch. Man, this is a long highlight. So here's Will Britt. All the way back to Wilbert. Disappointed there. Ball goes long. Look for Wiltshire. Wiltshire wins it in there. There's Ulrich now. What a goal there from Joe Ulrich. Lobs the keeper from the edge of the area, and it's 2-0 to Banbury United. And it's richly deserved as well. We've basically dominated the game. And I'll take another look at this goal here. Not quite sure what happened here, but whatever the case is, great finish there from Joel Ulrich. Found the top goal in the net, and it's 2-0. Alright, the first half is over and done with, and winning 2-0 and pretty much dominating, really. 5 shots to nothing, better possession. Just been the better side so far. We deserve to be ahead, but we can't get complacent. We can't let Kings Landing get back into this game. Again, this is games we should be winning if we want to achieve promotion. So let's just hold on to this 2-0 lead and come out the other end without any injuries. That'd be nice as well. Alright, we'll make a change here. We're going to bring off Dowell Knights to preserve him for the next one. The next game is by far the most difficult and probably the most important one. And we'll also bring off Kane Joachim here, and we're going to bring it on Danny Whittaker, play as an inside forward. So a couple of changes to the attacking third, but we should be okay to see out this victory now. Here's Finch for the free kick, puts it in, finds Wiltshire, and he's brought down in the box, and it is a penalty. So Danny Whittaker is going to step up to take this penalty. I think he's missed the last one, steps up, and he finds about the bottom in this one. So no danger in there. 3-0 up. Game, set, and match to, of course, the Puritans. So let's make that final change. Wiltshire apparently he's picked up a knock, so I'm definitely going to bring him off here. Let's bring on Luke Delaney. I think that's the best option for now. And 15 minutes left to go. Let's hope no one else gets injured. All right, 30 seconds left to go in this game. It's going to be a comfortable 3-0 win against Kings Langley. Very, very comfortable, solid, professional performance from the boys today. Very happy stuff. Very, very happy. Very happy stuff. But very happy performance. I'm a very happy manager today. And yeah, I mean, also I don't think Kieran Walsh is injured too badly. We'll have to see after the game. We definitely need him for the next game, which is by far the more important of the two, you could say. But good performance from the guys. Did a good job today. And we'll move on to St. Neots now, who were top of the table at the start of the day. All right, so here we go on the biggest game of the episode. We're up against St. Neots, who currently slipped to third place after the last game. They lost the Magnets field, I believe, and that's a very poor result for them. But anyway, we go into today's game, obviously, on the back of that 3-0 drubbing over Kings Langley. We're confident. I'm going to keep the same team out there. I'm not going to make any changes. Kieran Walsh was fit and no injuries to report on him. Fun little fact, though, take a look at the goals. Every one of our first choice 10 outfield players have scored a goal this season, so we share the goals around, which is pleasing. Honestly, it's pleasing. I'd like to maybe have one player score a few more, but nevertheless, it's good to see the goals are shared amongst the boys. All right, so here we go up against St. Neots. You are playing away from home, so it's a tough game. Again, one of those games that honestly I would be okay with a draw. Again, as long as we're not losing to the teams around us, that's the most important thing. And then we should be able to pick up points against teams in the lower half. Here's an early chance. Yeoman's finding space at the edge of the area. Gives the ball away. And Ferris hits it long. Now Holdsworth is now through on goal. 1-on-1 with Will Britt. Poor finish in the end, though. All right. Goal kick here. Ball goes long. Pratt stands, gets the ball down. There's Ferris now through on goal, pulls it back. It's Claydon in the box. Good save there from Britt as near post. Nella Smiles puts the ball into touch. Good opportunity there. Probably goes down as a clear-cut chance for St. Neots. Alright, his name is going to cross the ball in. Holdsworth wins it to Claydon, and Claydon makes it 1-0 to St. Neots. And that's a cheap goal to concede, especially from a set piece. Crappy day here, obviously. And I don't know who was supposed to be marking Claydon there, but they didn't do their job. Alright, his name again to Holdsworth. He's been kind of a pain on our side today. There's Claydon, he got the opening goal. Emin Dogan to Semble Ferris now. He's done well to Pratt in the box, and that was a good opportunity. St. Neots so far have been absolutely all over us, creating all the opportunities. Just got to ride the storm and get to halftime and then make some adjustments. Alright, first half has come to an end, and so far it's really been all St. Neots. They had the best opportunities in the game. We're lucky to only find ourselves 1-0 down. So we've got to come out stronger here in the second half. I'm not going to make changes quite yet because we came on pretty strong at the end of the first half, and they had to take off their main striker, Harry Pratt. So I'm hoping that'll help make the difference out there. So 60 minutes on the clock here. Not much has changed, so I'm going to have to force the issue. Darryl Knights are going to bring you off here for Holgate. He's played pretty well as a right winger. And then I'm going to bring on, obviously, Martin Websdale as well. I'm going to have you as a target man. That worked actually pretty well in the cup game when he came on. Other changes we can make. Perhaps Danny Wood could come on, make a difference. Delaney can come on, perhaps make a difference. But for now, we'll do that. Go on attacking and try and get a goal back soon. Alright, goal kick here. Ball goes long. Holdsworth won most in the air today. Williams wins that one. There's Claydon, got the opening goal. Looking for Holdsworth. Can't find him. There's Kieran Wiltshire. Now, Wiltshire finds Joe Ulrich. Looking for Websdale. Websdale can't get hold of the ball. Disappoints him from a 6'5" guy. He can't win a header. Has Holdsworth the effort, but an easy save there from Will Britt. Alright, 75 minutes on the clock here. Still really haven't found a way back in this game. As name, good interception there from Finchy. There's Websdale. Ulrich finds Holgate, finds Wiltshire. Tackled easily though from Semby Ferris. And everything we've tried to do today, it's just been broken down. It's not been a good attacking display. There's Claydon now, through on goal, and he drags his shot wide. Alright, so time for a little bit of emergency here. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to a system that I've used before in other saves. I'm going to bring off Kane Joachim. And we're going Danny Whitaker to play in the hole behind two strikers. Now, he can play as an advanced playmaker. We're going to use him there. He is more of a target man, so we'll do a target man, and we'll do an advanced forward. I'm hoping this will do the trick. We'll stay on attacking just for now, because there's only one goal in it. But I don't want to get overload too soon. Alright, so 10 minutes left to go in this game. Wilbert's going to hit it long. Finds no one in red and yellow. That's a terrible distribution there. You got two giant guys up top. Both strikers we have on the field right now, by the way, are 6'5". So there's no excuse for Wilbert not to target one of them. He does a better job this time. Holgate does well to knock off the defender. There's Clayton. Williams, poor touch, but he gets away with it. There's Joe Ulrich. Back to Danny Whitaker. To Ulrich. Ulrich is long. Holgate with a flick on to Websdale. That was a chance. That was a chance and a half. Alright, so 8 minutes left to go in this game. I'm going to go to overload. I'm going to try and get something out of it. So, I want them to hit early crosses. I want the ball to go in the box. I want it to be floated. The guys should be able to win that in the air pretty comfortably. So here we go. 8 minutes left to go in this game on overload. We'll try and get something out of this game. A point would be sufficient at this point in time. 4 minutes left of added on time. It looks like we're just going to come up short here, disappointingly. So, about 40 seconds left to go in this game. Someone will win it. Jesus, that was too easy. So, here's a Lamb, though. To Clayton. Yeah, it looks like St. Neots going to settle for the 1-0 win. That's going to hold on to this ball for the last 15 seconds or so. There's Yeomans, though. Picks the ball up. Looking for Websdale. Now, Websdale has half a chance here. Decent touch. Holds the ball up, but he's dispossessed. Oh, Websdale. Alright, so full-time whistle gone. Disappointing 1-0 defeat over St. Neots. That is a costly defeat. St. Neots, obviously, I think, climb back up to first in the table now. And that now creates a only 1 point gap, though, keep in mind. But Chesham, by the way, do have 2 games in hand over us. So that could really set them apart from us there. But on the plus end, at least we've played pretty much all the major teams now. If we look ahead to the fixtures, we play Kings Lynn at home in the semi-final. Then we play Hungerford 22nd, Paulton 14th, Gloucester 12th, Magnatsfield 18th, Truro 21st, Aylesbury 16th, Biggleswade 17th. Those games are all very, very winnable. And as long as we can beat the teams we're supposed to beat, we're going to be in the hunt for the championship at the end of the season. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, remember to click the like button. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.